Hey, hit me with that orator. Let's do this. My name is 2Max. I know you think I'm gonna be up here like, yeah, but no. There's another side to that coin. And I'm gonna show you what the other side to that coin is. Yeah. Have you ever been so in love that you just wanna kill yourself? Or at least disappear? That constant feeling of I don't wanna bother you secretly is my biggest fear. Overthinking is the curse of a mind that wants answers to a question that we shouldn't have asked in the first place. Ribbons make the present look sweet, but get tossed aside. We all wanna get that call before we go to bed. I understand now what's wrong with my head. Mental illness, as they call it on the earth services. That's just a government scam for insurance purposes. The love that is deserved to us at times has deserted us. Hardest thing to do in life for me is to be happy with it. To let the night turn into morning feeling satisfied. Sometimes I feel like if I haven't almost died, it's like I cheated myself out of being alive. You see, my best friend Memo died in my arms, and ever since then all I wanna do is bodily harm to myself, since my last breath couldn't bring them back to life. That's why I be tripping, I'm holding you tight at night. In fact, that's why I try to make my kisses so magical. I'm trying to make something happen that doesn't seem logical. I know it's trauma and it's all psychological. That's why I'm not afraid of ever dying at all. Hey yo, guilt is most difficult when it has no justification, and the love you seek is there. We haven't mastered the patience. That's why the hospital has so many patients. Cause we're all hurting and nobody will say shit. We're too exhausted, working on our own wounds, driving to work, choking on exhaust fumes. The more I try to find myself, it's like I lost you. I'm trying to sell myself without having to cost you. We all have hang-ups, just don't want you to hang up. I know we've all been abused, abandoned, and banged up. Some of us grew up with no kind of protection. Just know, rolling with me, that we're heading in the right direction. Overthinking is the curse of a mind that wants answers to a question that we shouldn't have asked in the first place. Ribbons make the present look sweet, but get tossed aside. We all wanna get that call before we go to bed. I understand now what's wrong with my head. Mental illness, as they call it on the earth surfaces. That's just a government scam for insurance purposes. The love that is deserved to us at times has deserted us. Make some noise, y'all. Let me tell you real quick. That song, Overthinking is the curse of a mind that wants answers to a question that we shouldn't have asked in the first place. That song to me is about when you want, we're so needy because we're all addicted to our phones, right? We're all addicted to our phones. We're so needy. I'm the same way. We're all addicted to our phones. Every 5 minutes we need validation. I posted something. How many likes do I get? Who's looking at me? Every 5 minutes, right? And that song is about going to sleep. Let's say like you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or somebody that you love, and you know what? It's time to go to sleep, and that one person that you wish would call you and tell you that they love you, they didn't. And I used to be like, man, I'm all sad because my girl didn't call me, this and that. You know what? My girl went to work today, and my girl's tired. And when she got home, she fell asleep. And I'm always like, I'm just keeping it real. And then, what I'm saying is that we're all so needy. We're all so needy. And the thing that I wanted to express in that song is that we're all loved. Our parents love us. Our friends love us. We don't need that instant validation every 5 seconds to understand that we're loved. So that's what that song's about. So make some noise. And I want it. And the whole concept of that, what I'm trying to tell you is that that's what we call a critical thought. That's what I like. I like music and art and things that are critical thinking. Everybody in this room is a genius. We all have the ability to critically think and to create on every level, you know what I'm saying? I have another song where the chorus is, when you're living on your phone, it's hard to go home because you're always alone and you don't like the way your face looks on your Facebook, so you Snapchat yourself into a cat or a dog. Yo, listen, ladies, hey, can all the ladies make some noise? All the young ladies make some noise right now. I have one thing to tell you. You are not a little kitty cat and you're not a puppy. You got women, you guys are the creators of life. You're the most important humans. You're the most important humans on the planet. You are not a little puppy. You are not a little puppy, and you are not a little kitty cat to be handled. And they want you to seem like you're a dumb little baby. You're not. You're the most intelligent people on this earth. So you're the strongest people on this earth. So ladies, make some noise for yourself. And anyway, we'll get into real quick. I actually just want to rap my face off, but I know we're running out of time. I just like to rap. But anyway, my name is Alejandro Caña Jr. Mexican. My family's from DF. I was born in East LA, and I grew up in this neighborhood around here in Mid-City. And I've been blessed, along with Medusa, we were blessed at a young age to be part of a collective of MCs and people like myself. I've been blessed. I've been able to perform in 22 countries. I've been able to play, except for Alaska, which I'm still trying to get to Alaska. Except for Alaska, I've performed in all 49 other states, all over the planet on some underground hip hop. And the one thing that I want to tell you is that we all have the ability to critically think. I'm going to tell you something real quick. I used to work for the record industry, you know what I mean? I used to work for Columbia. I had offices in Columbia Records, DreamWorks Records, all these big record labels in Hollywood. And I'm going to tell you, ever since I was a kid working at these record labels, they always told me there's no money. There's no money in positivity. They would always tell me there's no profit in positive music. All this stuff right now, all this, and I'm not trying to diss or hate. You're going to be like, who's this old one-legged dude hating on Tekashi 6ix9ine and all that kind of stuff, like Little Pump and all that kind of all that new hypey shit. Let me tell you about that. Let me tell you about that shit. I'm not an old-ass man like, oh, you guys suck. You know, I'm going to tell you right now the truth. There is an active agenda, whether you know it or not. You know it because you're sitting in a place like this. There's an active agenda to keep you dumb. There is an active agenda to keep you ignorant, dumb as a consumer, and to be as dumb as humanly possible. And that kind of stuff, the same people that are funding all this kind of stuff that keeps you dumb, they're also funding the prisons that are going to eventually have some of y'all in there. So it's like a setup. You've been getting set up since you were born. It's not your fault. It's none of our fault. Me, I lost my leg. You know how I lost my leg? I'm an idiot. You know how I lost my leg? I'm an idiot. As smart as a person as I am, as caring as a person as I am, as critical thinking, and I watch the news and politics and all this world traveler, I get to talk to people all over the world. I'm so stupid, dude. Since I was born, all I did was drink Coca-Cola. I drank damn near, once I was an adult living on my own, I drank 2 liters of Coca-Cola every day. I drank Gatorade. Man, trust me, I was a fat ass. I'd eat a cheesecake in the middle of the night. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is, as smart of a person and caring as a person as I thought I was, I literally was poisoning myself. And so all these programs here and all these kind of things that at this age that you're at right now, at this critical age that you're learning about, you know, real food, not eating genetically modified food, all this, dude, this is an example. This is a straight example. I was slipping into a coma. That's how dumb I was, dude. I was drinking. Dude, you ever been to 7-Eleven and you know they got those big gulps, super big gulps, double big? That was me every day, all day, all day. So I was walking around with a 2 liter of Coke like if it was a little Coke. You know, like the little ones. I was walking around with a 2 liter, like that's how sick and that's how addicted to sugar I was. So, you know, pay attention to that. But what I really want to tell you is just honestly, all I wanted to do, I'm going to do one more quick song, but all I wanted to tell you is that everybody in this room is a genius. You guys all have the ability to save your own lives. You all have the ability to start businesses. The way that people live right now, the youth, a lot of the youth they're going through some real ignorant times where they're just sitting around watching people be YouTube stars and people think that they're just waiting around to be famous. It doesn't work like that. Our parents lifted boxes and did construction and did real man work and real lady work, real work. And we're over here living a life where we think that you're going to be a star on the internet. It doesn't work like that. Use your brain, help each other, and help each other grow. So make some noise to that. And on that note, let me rap again. Give me a beat. Anyway, I'm from a world-famous crew called The Good Life. We influence a lot of your favorite rappers. You have no idea. Play that beat. Yeah, yo, listen, yo. My name is 2Max. I know in your eyes I'm not a star, but chances are Kendrick Lamar plays my music in his car. And even if he doesn't, this LA underground influence is permanently buzzing through the heart and the minds of this world as a whole. Even if they wanna pretend and act like they don't know, for the last decade or so, some of the biggest hip-hop groups on the globe have taken for Project Blowed. I don't really got the time to expose all the frauds, spoiled all the children and spared too many rods. Maybe just too many lyrical die swab. I just come from a place odd future, not that odd. The gods have shined out on this new generation, but I'm still waiting around for some new innovation. See, life's a bitch when you're ahead of your time. The rest of the planet is still learning how to rhyme. It's funny when I hear the little songs all the time, acting like you came up with the little styles you designed. This industry, just like the blind leading the blind. If you really wanna find origins of your mind, yo, take a look at hip-hop, that's hard to find. Pay respect to the elder, the architect of the time. Time you see the world for the hologram that it is. You're too busy trying to turn up and trying to get in this biz. I'm taking it back to Master Race, me in the biz. I don't really give a fuck if you get my references. The difference is, people say it is what it is, but what it is now is just garbage. Too many clone seeds, overpopulating the harvest. Not trying to kill the little high from your dad. Imagine if everybody on earth had a slab, but not everybody mastered the recipe in the lab. Yo, peace to my OG homies still dropping tabs. While you fools out here popping tags, I come from a place where everybody would sag. Y'all new rappers are just actors getting your sag. Yo, this life is based on the energy of your aura. We get bit all too selfish and shit. Prepare for war while you're worshiping celebrity culture. Wanting more, your digital profile uploads all the storage. Stop worrying about who supposedly shot Fora. You know who Fora is? Yo, stop worrying about who supposedly shot Fora. That's some shit only bitches step into like Sephora. I'm at war with the evil that's trying to harvest your soul. You're romanticizing over things you really can't control. On the low, I was running LA as a whole, playing both role of the hero and villain to gain control. Peace to the cloud makers, the little homie Wino. I'm provoking myself severely. I'm on a high note. Shout out to Namek and the little homie Lenoski. That's who I'm putting my money to win on the low-key. OT Genesis and all that going up on a Tuesday. It's just a temporary distraction. April Fool's Day, only in the mind, and the beauty is where the jewels lay. The rules say you're older, so go away, son. But I know that knowledge isn't a mason or the shininess of innovation. I came down with the real revelation. Positive energy activates constant elevation. And through meditation, I've leapt forward in time to bring you this information. Yo, you keep telling me to turn up, but everywhere I turn, all I hear the same song, word up, burned up. All of my useless calories. It's not about a salary, it's all about reality. Everybody in the world raps now. It's insanity. I know you're just trying to live out your childhood fantasy. Me too. You work hard all week. I know that life's a bitch. So when Friday comes, you become Friday rich. And all that bullshit music that you bump all week becomes the new fantasy that you seek. And when you get paid, you go straight to the bar so you could be the neighborhood rap star. It's hard to care about the truth and the pain. Let the poets be the poets and the jesters entertain. The fame is contagious throughout all the ages. But me, I'm all about the pages. Make some noise. Thank you very much. Anyway. Thank you to Fidel for having us. And I'm so happy. It makes me so happy to see you guys here and to see you guys critically thinking. Please pass all this information and all your love and knowledge and teamwork to your friends and your family in the neighborhood. Make some noise. Make some noise, y'all. Word up. Thank you.